here's a question for you guys. What do you do with your old computer or cell phone if it's old, outdated, or it's just not cool anymore? You throw it into the nearest dustbin, right? Wrong! How to work the electronics in the toxins tell more the code for Milwaha. Let's join the Holono Elohonor Wonsana or Tantueting that e-waste.
I'm at Desco electronic recyclers, and we're going to be learning about how they recycle electronic waste responsibly. So, Asambit, can you tell me about Desco and what is it that you do here?
We are a specialist electronic waste recycling company. We specialize in the recycling of all obsolete computer equipment, cell phones, any electrical or electronics that have got to the end of life or beyond economical repair. And we follow procedures that are environmentally safe and responsible, thus preventing e-waste going to landfill sites. The landfill sites are the areas where the e-waste plays a role in harming the environment.
Talking about landfills, how important is it to recycle our old electronics?
The electronics is only the cell phones, computers, fridges, microwaves, the toxins, and the environment. Take a normal PC screen. It contains the following toxins: lead, barium, cadmium, and mercury. Lead can cause damage to your brain, kidneys, nervous system, and blood. Barium causes brain swelling, muscle weakness, and damages your heart, liver, and spleen. Cadmium can damage your kidneys and bone structure, and mercury can cause damage to your kidneys and nervous system. Pretty hectic, eh? Well then, recycle the electronics.
Okay, Tammy, I need to go. Bye. So guys, we'd like to keep with the times. So we like to upgrade our electronics and myself away to PCs, TVs, and MP3 players. We simply throw them away. Inside the Desco bin, this is what happens. Desco bins are used to collect e-waste and delivered here for responsible recycling.
It is weighed and all the e-waste is moved on to be separated.
Okay, D, this is the next part of the process. This is our dismantling section. In this section, you'll see the guys are busy dismantling. They're busy with computer boxes. So what they do is they take the thing apart and they dismantle it and sort it into the different fractions of e-waste. The fractions typically are PC boards, plastics, the ferrous and non-ferrous metals, the casing that the computer comes in. They will dismantle it into these categories, place it into these bins. These fractions of e-waste are then sold to our downstream vendors. The downstream vendors are typically guys that are specialists. The plastics people will buy the plastics and they'll recycle the plastics, PC boards. They sort it into different categories, shred it, and then sent to a refinery for recovery of precious metals and base metals. So out of 100% of computers that come into Desco or any electronic waste, 98% of that machine or equipment will be recycled in one way or another at the end of its life. And that reduces our carbon footprint worldwide. For every 1 ton of e-waste that does not go to a landfill site, we're saving 71 tons of CO2 emission to atmosphere. In other words, carbon dioxide going into the atmosphere.
Can you tell me what is this mountain here?
D, this is our mountain of PC boards. And as you can see, this is the type of thing that we're trying to avoid and prevent. Because this is a very small portion of what the real problem is worldwide today. So these boards typically come out of computers. It's the motherboard of a computer. And they will go from here and we'll put them through our shredding process. The Bobcat standing behind me here has picked up a load of boards there, and it's going to be tipping into this primary conveyor belt and feeding the machines through the shredding process. Okay, D, so this is the sorting process. It's now come through the main shredder over here, and it's come down onto this table. There's some magnetic separation taking place. The bits of steel are being picked up by a magnetic belt, and now they start picking up certain items here. So they're picking off little transformers and stuff like that. From this sorting table, it will then go into the secondary shredder standing over there. As you can see, the sections are a lot smaller, the pieces of PC board, and this will now be picked up by the Bobcat and loaded into the container behind me, ready for shipment overseas to the refineries where they do the final process and recover the actual precious and base metals out of the boards.
Now ufuna ukuthola the nearest Desco drop-off point, sebenzisa i-computer noma your smartphone to go onto the Desco website and find the location